She stood in front of the mirror, tilting her head as she clipped on her earrings, every movement casual, as though she were preparing for an ordinary evening. I sat nearby on the couch, bent over, tying my sneakers. In my mind, the night had followed a different script. A quiet dinner, soft conversation, a rare moment of peace after the relentless stretch of stress and routine. Then she shattered it with a single, effortless line. "I have a date." It was delivered, as if she were merely announcing she needed milk from the store. I blinked, convinced I had misheard. 3 years of late-night movies, weekend trips, shared struggles and triumphs. All of it seemed to unravel in that instant. "Excuse me?" My voice wavered, carrying confusion more than anger. She met my eyes in the mirror, calm, almost indifferent. "I said I have a date," she repeated, with a shrug so casual it felt like a knife slicing through the years we'd spent together. "We're not really together anymore, are we?" The ease with which she dismissed us stung more than the words themselves. Every memory, every moment we built together, seemed trivial to her. Something inside me shifted. I stood deliberately, reaching for my keys. She glanced over her shoulder, a faint smile tugging at her lips, likely expecting a plea, a collapse, proof that I was still under her control. But instead, I said softly, "That's fine. I didn't know how to tell you I've been seeing someone, too." The color drained from her face. Her confident smile faltered, replaced by shock and disbelief. Her voice trembled as she managed, "You're lying." I shook my head. No lie was needed. I had met someone who actually listened, someone who didn't scroll through her phone while I spoke. I let my words hang in the air, sharp but honest. "I just didn't want to hurt you. Guess you didn't feel the same concern." I opened the door, paused briefly, letting her speak if she could. But she didn't. Her lips parted slightly, as if speech had abandoned her. For the first time, I could see that she wasn't as ready to move on as she had convinced herself she was. I stepped out and let the door close behind me with a soft click. No slam, no theatrics, just a quiet farewell to what we once had. I didn't text her. I didn't block her. I didn't track her life online. I let the silence exist, letting her feel a fraction of the imbalance she had created. A week later, my phone lit up with a single word. "Hey." I stared at it, feeling a hollow weight I couldn't translate into words. She had broken something inside me, and while I had reconstructed it, the pieces no longer fit the same way. The part of me that would have once chased her was gone. I didn't reply. The message faded like a voice I no longer needed. Life moved forward. I saw the other woman carefully, slowly, without haste. She wasn't a whirlwind, didn't demand attention, didn't make the world revolve around her. She simply listened, remembered, cared. It was quiet, steady, and unexpectedly restorative. The more time I spent with her, the more I questioned why I had stayed so long in a relationship where I felt fragile, constantly walking on eggshells. Sometimes, late at night, I think back to that moment, to the casualness of her words, unaware that they had been the pivot on which everything turned. I wonder if she ever regretted it, if she even went on that date. Perhaps it was a disaster. Perhaps she replayed my words in her mind, realizing for the first time that leaving could be done with dignity too.